Persona 5 is coming out to the States and globally. I cannot wait. It's been out in Japan for a while. Now we finally get to have our hands on it in April. So I decided for a special video, because I love Persona, really loved Persona 4, so let's talk about 5 things that are going to be amazing, or 5 cool facts basically, about Persona 5. Why 5? Because it's Persona 5. It makes sense, right? Right. Alright, let's do this. Main dungeons are no longer randomly generated. There is a side dungeon that is randomly generated, but the dungeons you go through in the main missions aren't. They're well-designed, crafted dungeons with their own puzzles and challenges to solve. You can take cover and even jump to other platforms with ease. Next up is that the main character is still silent, but he has a personality and a backstory. So this is a slight spoiler here, but it's in the beginning of the game, so it don't really count as a spoiler, but you've been warned. The main protagonist is saving a young woman from being attacked, but he gets accused of assault. That's right, the guy is a hero, but he's treated as a criminal. Go figure. And he's forced to move to the big city for a year in order to get his acting gear because no other school will take him because he's such a rebel. Unlike other Persona games, you don't start out as the upstanding young citizen. You are a rebel. You are an outlaw. You are a menace to society. Which goes well with Persona 5's whole theme about freedom and rebellion. You are the hero, but not all heroes are well loved. Negotiations are back. That's right, if you played any of the older Persona or SMT games, you know the ability to negotiate with demons or monsters is a very important and useful thing. In Persona 3 and 4, they didn't really do this, and was just like, hey, you got a card and they became your ally. That was kind of cool. But this time you actually can negotiate, and not only can you negotiate and get them to be your persona, but you can also extract them for cash. That's right, you can hold them up at gunpoint and extract them for cash. And that's really neat. It adds more depth, and it brings back some of those classic elements that fans love. Also, how does a monster earn money? I mean, seriously, do they work at nightclubs or something like that? If so, I don't want to see a monster strip. I just don't. No. Stealth is your most important tool. Unlike past Persona games, it didn't matter whether an enemy saw you or not, it's whether you could beat it. With Persona 5, however, you have to be much more aware of your enemies, because if too many of them notice you, you get booted right out of the dungeon. There's a little meter that fills up that tells you how much you're being noticed, so stealth attacks by you taking cover and sneaking upon enemies is going to be a very key and vital thing in order for you to survive each and every dungeon. Also, you're thieves, right? You're supposed to be kind of sneaky. You're supposed to sneak around like Solid Snake. Well, the Solid Snake wasn't a thief, but still, he was sneaky. He was a sneaky like a snake, and you're like a snake. But you're not, you're a person that summons personas. Alright, on to the next point. Everything in Persona 5 screams style. From the design, the animation, the action, even the menus. My gosh, the menus. Nothing on this game comes off looking dull. Even though this game was designed on the PS3 and it's also coming out on the PS4, I mean, it's not a technical marvel by any stretch of the imagination, but my gosh, is it stylish and it looks incredible for what it is on. And it's probably one of the best looking games I've seen so far this year from a purely design standpoint. And there you go, those are my 5 things, cool facts that I'm excited for about Persona 5. Let me know what you guys are excited about. What things about Persona 5 are you the most anticipated about? Is there something I missed that I should have covered here about Persona 5? Let me know in the comments down below. And subscribe if you like what you see here. So, thank you guys for watching. Pass this video along. And until next time, everybody, game on.